Welcome back to Inspiring the Power of You. And what a week. Let's just talk about that for a minute. We've had the Lionsgate portal close, we've had the eclipse, and we are halfway through the year of the fire horse. Major energy going on right now. And I'm going to just go back to that beginning. So I don't know if you started your year in January or you started your year on the 17th of February this year. I chose to start my year on the 17th, and it was actually quite liberating not to go into the new year, January, with all the pressure of I'm going to change my life and this is going to be my year kind of attitude. And then I just kind of like, oh, it's January the 1st, and my year's not starting until the 17th of February. And it was liberating, I think, because there was a calm then. You kind of enjoyed January a bit better. But then as we started to build up to that new year starting, that 17th, and if you have done the same and you've started your year there, that the energy was kind of weird the week before, kind of nearly like heavy, that it was nearly, the year was starting, and instead of being like energy high as in here comes a new year, it was more like heavy and something was going to start getting taken. So anyway, the years goes on, we're going on month by month. Lots of things happened, stripped away from me, things that I are hanging around that they need to be dealt with has come back up. I could actually say for these up till now, I have not had a good year. But in saying that, it's also been a complete change of me. And the one thing that was about the year of this fire horse, the main message was no more self-abandonment. No more. And making that choice has actually probably what's brought everything up, and what needs to go, and allowing what wants to come in. And making that decision for myself was very bold, because obviously, as any of you that are on this channel, is that you were probably a pro at giving everything to everybody else before yourself. And no self-abandonment, no more self-abandonment stops that. Okay. So we have still got, I think it's 6 months, say, before this year ends. And after everything that's happened this week, there has been an end of energy. Doors shut, line portal shut, eclipse happened. And this next bit is really about enforcing that no self-abandonment feeling statement, whatever, take it in. And the thing that you want to change in your life, the thing that you want in your life, the thing that you want to bring into your life, the thing that you need to end in your life is now. This time is where you really have to step up your gait and start galloping for the next 6 months. No stop, no excuses, no more self-abandonment. So, like I said, putting everybody first is probably the biggest thing that we do to self-abandon ourselves, okay? And making excuses for people's bad behavior, like we know, we understand, they've gone through this, that. No, all of this has to stop. I mean, because basically all it is doing is making you lose touch with who you are meant to be. That's it. Because your needs matter. What your life is supposed to look like matters. And never to mind to add, you deserve to have everything that you desire. So saying yes to someone when you mean no is self-abandonment. And the whole point is like, why do we do this? Where does this even come from? Because not everybody has it, right? But where did it start? Normally it's been learned, okay? You've been programmed a bit there. You may be in childhood, maybe in your toxic relationship, but you've kind of been taught to abandon yourself. And in that process of teaching, you then feel fear of rejection. So you continue to do the pattern. But when you choose not to self-abandon yourself anymore, the fear of rejection from people won't really matter anymore, because you will see who starts to leave your life, and you will see how new people come in to bless your life, to bring up your life, because fear is not a good thing, not a good place to act out of. And you should know that you don't need to do things you don't want to do thinking that that person will reject you or not love you. If they don't love you, if they reject you, they are not meant to be in your life. And if they were there for a short while, they were only here for you to learn that lesson, that you don't want to be acting out of fear because you're afraid of being rejected. Okay, so just wanted to say two little things that can help you now to notice where you're self-abandoning yourself and how you can kind of catch them and change that. One is when you feel discomfort in a situation, that is the information of you are self-abandoning yourself. So when that feeling comes up, this is your place now to retrain yourself, where you do not allow, or you allow that in and you do not do whatever the situation was. The other thing is your intuition. On this channel, I will talk about intuition a lot. It's what we need to build up. It can save us from so much pain and so much heartbreak. But when you get that feeling, what is your intuition? It is that gut feeling. You know it. You've trusted it before, and then sometimes you don't. But when we're self-abandoning ourselves, we do tend to not trust our intuition. Okay? So you are not here to become a new person, right? So when we're putting this into practice, this no more self-abandonment, it is not about becoming someone new. It is about becoming who you were meant to be before all this stuff came in, before that toxic relationship, before the trauma, before the patterns that were learned that have taught you to abandon yourself. This is what it's about. You are now programming yourself, or coming back to yourself, to be the person you were meant to be in the first place. The person who was born into this world to be who they were. So this is it, guys. You really have to make this decision. No more self-abandonment, and ask yourself, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to end? What change do I want in my life to really put the energy of that fire horse, that gallop, that we're going to run with this? It's going to go no more, no more, no more. What is that thing? Write it down. Make a promise to yourself that I will not abandon myself again, and I will follow through and create a life that I love. Thank you for listening. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I will see you next week. I'm going to pop a link down below. It is a free guide just for you. You can go get it now. It's free, and it is a little bit of an exercise to bring you back to yourself. This exercise to help you come back to the person you were before everything happened. I will see you next week. Thanks for listening, and have a beautiful weekend.